So let's take a look at an escape from side control. What side control looks like is he's perpendicular to my body, and very commonly like this arm is going to be like really far or trapped by this space that he's controlling, right? So let's say he puts his knee all the way in like this. Yeah, like that. So now I have like no control over my elbow, right? Because everything's blocked. And then this one's like this. Now, in a self-defense situation, obviously I don't want to get punched in the face, and a lot of people will hug like this to prevent that from happening. But because they're in a top position and we're at a more disadvantaged position because of pressure and gravity, if I do this, I'll eventually get tired and then they'll have the position, right? So I need to start moving quickly. So the first thing I like to do is that we'll take the hand closest to the head. We'll kind of shave it into a position here where my wrist will line up with his shoulder, and so too with my elbow on the other side. Now, the harder that he would press in, it would make it really uncomfortable for himself because this bladed part of my arm is in his neck, right? So now, what I'll do is I'll bridge to make room for my elbow right here and creating space by tucking in my elbow. Once I get this here, now I have freedom with all of this space because I have everything starting to frame and push away. I'll put my knee in between us, and then I'll use my knee to help push him and myself away, creating space like this. Okay. So what's next here is that this foot or this knee will come inside to swim and pummel, and I'll create what's called like a diamond with my hands and my legs, if you guys can see this diamond right here. But the control or the framework is next to his knee, his neck, and this one's controlling more his bicep or upper bicep and shoulder, while I'm doing this here on the other side. Once I'm here, I can start like really creating some space for myself, or I have created space for myself by pushing my knee in towards this space right here and pulling him in. You'll notice too when I do that, my foot resting on his thigh will circle into this space. So let's go back. So as I go, boom, so now you see the foot over there. I like to pull this even more because now I can use the strongest part of my body, which is my legs. And I'll continue to move my hips, so that way I can circle this all the way around. And then I'll scoop him in into what's called full guard or closed guard.